High school football returns to Green Country tonight with a rematch of last year's 6A1 state championship game.
Bixby and Owasso will meet for the second year in a row in the Battle of the Burbs, and we have team coverage of both the fans and the players as they get ready for kickoff. And let's start with Sports Director John Holcomb. Hi, John.
Hey, Craig, we have an abundance of great rivalries in high school football in this part of the state, and this is one that when it started last season, we didn't know how good it could be. Bixby stepped up into the state's largest class last year and didn't miss a beat, making a statement against the Rams on the way to the 6A Division I crown. Any questions about the Spartans' ability to maintain their winning ways in Division II were quickly put to rest, and the Rams, for their part, were able to rally over the course of the fall. Jonathan Husky is live at Chapman Stadium with more on the differences and the similarities this time around. Jonathan?
Well, John, it's the third meeting between these two teams in the last 12 months, and if the Rams and Spartans have their way, there will be a fourth about the first week in December. As you said, the 2022 season began with the first matchup between these two teams in this series and ended with these same two teams facing off for the state title. Bixby won both games convincingly, but 2023 is a new season. Both teams have new quarterbacks. Bixby has an entirely new defensive backfield. But one thing that hasn't changed is a mutual respect between both coaches.
They just reload and keep it going. They have great confidence. I think the best compliment I can give them is they play really, really hard. We haven't played against anybody that plays any harder than they do.
The biggest deal is they got a lot of team speed. They've got a couple of really good wide receivers that can fly around, big offensive line that protects really well, and then a defense. They've changed their defensive scheme a little bit.
Kickoff at 7:30 tonight. Last year's game drew just shy of 22,000 people. Live at Chapman Stadium, Jonathan Husky, Oklahoma's own News on 6 Sport.
Jonathan, thanks. We'll have all the highlights from tonight's big game coming up at 10 in sports. Craig and Lori, back to you.
All right, thank you, John. There are several activities planned for fans at the game tonight as well.
For those, you will need to be ready for the heat, of course. News on 6's Cal Day is live with what folks need to know before they head out to the stadium. Cal?
Well, Lori, Craig, temperatures right now hovering around triple digits, and with the heat index, it feels even hotter, and I'll be the first to tell you it is easy to feel every single one of those degrees here tonight. The good news is there will be free water stations throughout the stadium, and as mentioned, this is the second installment of Battle of the Burbs put on through QuikTrip. For those coming out to the game, you're asked to download the GoFan app and have your ticket pulled up before you get to the gate to help make entry a lot smoother. QuikTrip says it will have lots of souvenirs to give out and even a prize wheel near both end zones. The Oscar Mayer Frankmobile is even supposed to make an appearance. In fact, it's already pulled up here on the north side of the stadium. For those not wanting to brave this brutal heat, the game will be streamed online. You can find a link to Bixby Stream on the district's website, and the Owasso Stream will be on the Owasso Sports Network YouTube page. Just a heads up for the Owasso Rams fans, your seats are right in the sun here, so plan accordingly. Live from Chapman Stadium, Cal Day, Oklahoma's own News on 6.